Hey, you been moving any furniture lately? Well, I was moving something not too long ago, and I had an interesting learning experience. I was helping my mom move into her new home, and she had bought this big piece of furniture, and she wanted it to go upstairs. And they have a hallway with a staircase on the hallway, and it's kind of it's sort of a tight turn and sort of not a narrow staircase, but it's just a strange turn, and this thing was like 8 feet long. And the movers, the people who had sold the furniture, dropped this thing off, and it was two guys who admittedly were not in great shape. I mean, this thing was pretty heavy, and they tried to get it upstairs and were unsuccessful, and they kept looking at it and thinking like, oh, there's just no way it can be done, to the point where they gave up, left it in the hallway, and left. And so, my mom tells me my stepbrother was in town. We were helping them move too, and she was like, look, these guys tried to do this. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to hire somebody else to come in here and do this thing. And so my stepbrother and I said, we'll give it a shot. We'll look at it. And so I look at it, and because these other people have been incapable of making this happen, they couldn't do it. The furniture guys, they sell furniture and move furniture, and they couldn't do it. And so I look at it, and I'm thinking, well, man, this must really be complicated. So I get out a tape measure, I draw out a diagram, I'm measuring the hallway to figure out like what's the best angle to tilt this thing at. And we're measuring, they're saying like, oh, well, when you get to the top of the steps, there's a light that we're going to have to take the whole light fixture out of the ceiling because it's going to hit it at this angle. So they've told us all this, and I'm just going with them like, all right, well, they would know, right? So I draw all this stuff out because that's the kind of person I am. I'm going to plan ahead. I'm going to measure twice. I'm going to cut once. And we're looking at it and trying to get it all sorted. Eventually, my stepbrother and I say, okay, we're going to make a run at this thing. We pick it up. Now, keep in mind, the movers are there before have already picked this thing up, and like I've seen them try to get it in the stairway and stuff, and they look like they really struggled. Anyway, we pick this thing up, get in the hallway. It's tight, but we make it happen. There's no injuries. Walk straight up the steps, turn into the room, no taking light fixtures out, set it down where we're supposed to go. It took us about probably 3 minutes. And we put it in place, and I walked down the stairs, and immediately it hit me that you should never make other people's limitations your own. These guys that in my mind I was thinking they're supposed to be good at this. This is what they do. And if they can't do it, I don't know if we can either, because I don't know if this is one of those things that I can just brute force. Me and my stepbrother were strong guys, but I was thinking like, oh, there's more to this. There's the angle. There's the light at the top that we have to take out that we're talking about. And we just did it. That applies to so many places in life. And I think a lot of us look at stuff and go, well, geez, like this person that I really respect, they couldn't do something. There's no way I'll be able to. I'm not even going to try. Now, luckily, I am the type of guy that'll say, you know what, that looks tough, but I think I'll try it anyway. And that's the reason that piece of furniture is upstairs now, without having to hire someone else and pay someone money, because we decided not to place limitations on ourselves that other people had placed on themselves. So think about that in anything you're doing. I mean, whether it's like trying a new sport, I know that's tough for a lot of people. They see something they've never done before, and they're afraid to be bad at it, or they've seen someone they know try something and be unsuccessful. Some people have had friends that have tried to start a new business and it doesn't work out. And so when they have a business idea, they go, well, man, I was going to do this, but John tried to start his own business and he failed. And I mean, he got a better grade than me and, economics class in college. So he can't do it. There's no way I can do it. Well, what if John doesn't have the drive you have? Because that's people say it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. That's not always true, but there is some truth to that. And I'm big. If you've watched any of my videos, I'm big on passion. And a lot of what passion is just a concerted effort to succeed at what you've decided you were going to succeed at. It's the drive to not give up. That's what pushes you there. So yeah, don't accept other people's limitations. I mean, it could, like I said, it could be the business. You could be going into the same kind of business as someone else. Or you could watch someone that you don't even know that you revere try something that didn't work out for them, and that stops you because you think, well, they're smarter, they're faster, they're stronger, they're more capable, whatever. You might just have a hell of a lot more drive than they do. So whether it's the furniture, it's the business, it's the trying something new, it's going to college, it's joining a sports team, it's working out for the first, whatever it is, just because somebody else couldn't do it doesn't mean you can't. So really keep that in mind. The next time you find yourself saying, well, I want to do this, but comparison will rob you of your happiness. Don't try to compare to somebody else. Don't try to compare your capabilities, because you don't know what you're really capable of until you give it a shot, until you pick that piece of furniture up and say, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try to take this thing upstairs. It might be a whole lot easier than you thought it was going to be. In our case, it was. We spent a lot of time planning, and like I said, we walked that thing upstairs in about 3 minutes. So that might be you. You might, accept no constraints on yourself at all and say, I'm just going to make it happen. And I hope you do, because I think if you take that attitude in just about anything in life, you'll make it happen. It might take a while, but you'll make it happen. So good luck. Pick up the furniture. Don't accept the other constraints. I hope that's helpful to maybe some of you. If you have something that you're not sure if you can do right now, comment. Let's see what people have out there. Or if you've overcome something, you thought, you have your own furniture story. Somebody else wasn't capable of doing something, so you thought it was hard, but you gave it a shot and you succeeded. Comment below. I'd be interested to hear it. Anyway, hope that you have a great rest of your day, and look forward to talking again soon.